Hi everyone and welcome to Garden Yarns. My name is Christine. I'd like to thank you for joining me in our little chat this evening. Today is Friday, January 8th, and it's in the evening. Today was a little bit bitter cold today, so I just stayed inside and crocheted all day. Today I also wanted to thank everybody that entered the contest. I really appreciate that. We'll have to do that again a little bit more often. And I wanted to thank everybody for their New Year's resolutions. I really appreciate that as well, taking the time to leave comments. Excuse me. I actually did decide to do two resolutions. The first one is not to buy any more new yarn, to use what I have, but I already fell off that one. But we'll continue it to hopefully not spend any more. Because I did get my order from Michael's to finish up my purple blanket. And my second one is to use up, to make up my mind whether I'm going to continue with the project or not to. Because I've had projects sitting around for a while. So, see if I can better position this here. There we go, that's better. So I have a couple of projects that I'm working on, and I got a new machine. I actually got one of the Cricut ones, so I'll show that in a little bit too. But first I'll start with the blanket I'm currently working on, and that's my favorite ripple blanket pattern. I believe I'll link her down below, Blossom Crochet. She has a pretty good one to follow. So I've been working on this pretty constantly. The yarn is a different dial than the one I was using, but I don't think it makes too much that it's too noticeable. And I've got quite a bit done on that. Again, like I say, I do like it that it's changing the color almost every 2 rows on its own. I have had a couple knots, so I've had to rejoin the yarn, but that's normal with knitting and crochet. Excuse me. And then again, I'm using my favorite size, a 550mm, and this is my tulip crochet hook. Probably better to hold it that way. So I think I'm almost half done. It's about a lap gann size now. It covers up to almost my hips. And yes, this will be for me, as purple is my favorite color. And I've started my second ball. So you can kind of see how long it's getting. But you can't really notice the difference in dialogues too much, which is really good. And this is what I have left on my second ball. And I'm using my yarn bowl that I got last year or the year before at my local yarn shop called Rose's Fine Yarns. Pretty good size, like a ceramic. And that second ball I'm using is part of the order, my Michael's order, so I'll do that now as well. So I am using Karen Big Cakes. And this is a colorway Grape Jelly. So I'll have 4 balls total, and that should be more than enough. I may not even use it all. Let's see here. Oh, here we are. It's a medium 4 weight, probably a light 4. It does recommend a 5mm, but for some reason I've always preferred 5.5 for my blankets. And this is 100% acrylic, but it is fairly soft. It's machine washable and dryable. And this is 10.5 ounces or 300 grams or 603 yards. I think they were $9.99, I want to say, but I'm not sure. But their prices can change. So that's it there. And the second part of my resolution, you may have remembered the Megaballs from Mary Maxim. I had the one in aqua, or I think it was. Oh, cool blue, this big monster ball. And I was knitting with this before originally. I was doing the seed stitch where you knit one, purl one, and then on the other rows you knit the pearls and purl the knits. So it came out with a bubbly texture. And I decided to tear that out because it was taking forever and I only had like about this much done. And I decided that's pretty as a border, but not for a main project, at least not for me anyway. So I decided to do the crochet granite stitch or seed stitch. I think I should have chained a few more stitches, but it'll be just a baby blanket size. So you can see that does have a little bit of a texture here. I use this stitch when I use one of the Big Karen anniversary cakes. So you probably can't see it all in the picture there. So yeah, probably about a baby blanket size. And this is what I had frogged out. And for this one I'm using that same millimeter hook, the 5.5 millimeter hook. So this is working up a lot quicker. But I'm liking working on my ripple blanket, so I spent most of my time working on that. So that's coming along really well. So this is kind of part of my second resolution where if I'm not happy with a project, I'm not going to bother working on it anymore. I'll create something else with the yarn. The only one I can't come to decision on, excuse me, right now is the gingham blanket I might have showed you before. It's two shades of purple and white. That's single crochet and that's taking forever too. I can see it, but I'm not sure if I can get at it. Just 1 minute. Sorry for the noise there. It wasn't as easy to get at as I was hoping it was because the yarn's a little bit tangled up, see? This is it here. I've been working on this off and on for about 2 years now. I do like the looks of it, but it's taking a bit of time. I was going to try to do 10 rows a day or something, but as you can see, it's kind of a hit or miss. I'm not 100% a big fan of carrying the colors across, because sometimes you can kind of see, but I guess that adds a little bit of character. This is a Daisy Farm blanket. Pardon me. Throat's a little dry there. So this will be really rolling once it's done because it is a double the thickness. I forget how many stitches it was, but there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 130 stitches across and all single crochet. So this was going to be for a baby gift, but the person didn't know if she would be receiving it, and our kids are probably a year and a half now, so, and I don't see her because she used to work with us, so I'll just keep it and give it to somebody else. But I think I will finish it eventually. My goal for this year is to finish this and maybe do like a shell border on it or something, because I think it is a nice style of a blanket. But I'm not going to do the single crochet gingham blanket again after this because it's just not for me. So if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to work on it. So, oh yes, I was going to show you my Cricut machine. I almost forgot. This was a present to me from me. And I did get the Cricut Joy, so it's a compact model. Here. I already took it for a test drive. And this was one of the first projects that you can do a decal of a flower. Kind of looks like a sunflower. And I also got the jewel pack. I got mine on Amazon. You got this. I think this is for scraping out bubbles if you do vinyl. A little spatula. Pair of scissors. This is one of the pens for the more detailed cutouts. And 2 of the scraping tools. So I'll be looking forward to using my new Cricut maker. I ordered some packs from Michael's of the card inserts. So hopefully I'll get those early next week, and by the next video I can show you what I made with the Cricut Joy. So that's all I have to show for you today. Sorry. I thank you all for watching today with me. And again, thank you for your New Year's resolutions. I enjoyed reading all of them. And I'll hopefully have another giveaway. I'm not sure if I'll do the 3rd Friday or the 4th Friday of the month. But that'll be a few videos away. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye.